poem. For he who sits in the way of the wrong. For he who sits in the way of the wrong, for he who is in their way. He brings forth shame in that song, and he brings forth the way of the wrong. His ways end up in the path of destruction. Devastation and sorrow is that way. Cling to the way of the righteous and embrace a song of joy, not of sadness and destruction. As for he who sits in the counsel of the wrong, is blinded by a hardened heart, as corruption bleeds in. Evil pours out, and on this man there is much doubt. So sit in the way of the righteousness. Love, light and life, in his way and truth you will delight. All glory, esteem to Yahuah by Elohim, Al Shaddai Most High, by the way, the truth and life, Adonai Yahusha Messiah. Hallelujah, Amen and Amen.
Sons of God that rebelled, like you read about in Psalm chapter 2, these beings that should have done justice, that should have brought forth information and knowledge, but instead what they did is they began to reveal the secrets of heaven before their appointed time. They began to reveal to men certain ways of communicating with him, and divination, the cutting of roots, incantation, sorceries, use of weapons and armor, the beautification of the eyes, makeup. They also taught women how to kill their own babies in the womb. They taught them how to commit infanticide. Like, this is where that dark, evil world that we look around and we're like, where did all this come from? It came from these beings, okay? And what you're seeing here is people that are portraying the invocation of releasing these beings again, that they're calling upon these mighty ones to come forth. And these are the physical representations of them on like this plane. But what they're doing is they're using priestesses and priests to call upon them as they then turn on what would in antiquity be something that was contemporaneous to the time before the flood, before there was this great judgment, is that we had these massive technological devices that were interconnecting a global network of powerful communications devices that were seeking to open realms and open portals to reascend into the heavens and be able to wage their war. This is what happened at the Tower of Babel, y'all. The reason they were trying to ascend, and Nimrod was trying to gather all the nations together under one collective mind, which is what CERN was brought forth to do, y'all. The internet that Sean and I are using right now to communicate, this very same technology that we're using, came to fruition from these very same people at CERN. They were the first ones to start bringing all of these into independent means of communication and starting to interlock.
Just finishing off this, I don't usually do this. This was something that led to something else. I just thought it was a wee minute poem. Black robe priests do what they, where we are, how they use these technologies with their contact. Who are the black robe priests today? I'm not meaning to be offended, but I believe once the Father opens your eyes, once you search diligently and ask for help, that the Father will open your eyes. Now I say Yahuah Sebaoth and Adonai Yahusha. Yah is your deliverance, is deliverance. I am your deliverance. The Son gave the name above all names because he had the Father. It's there in the title. And that clip is also, that's Nathan Reynolds, another crusader in the truth, another Natsarim, truly. Natsarim means branches. When Adonai Yahusha, when Rabbi Yahusha was speaking about, is it Yahukanon-John, John 15, 1-5. He is the vine, we are the branches. We are grafted into the vine. We are no Gentiles or Goyim. Or we are grafted in, we become in the covenant of Yisrael it was given. And it's no that this covenant we don't follow the commandments either. I pray ye search it diligently. Search for the Father, search for the Son. And that's Nathan, if you go on Nathan's channel, I had to, it all linked to actually the spiritual darkness and wickedness that's going on. I know this is a bit, went further and longer than I usually do a poem anyway. And what I will say is, Baruch haba Bashem Yahuah. Blessed is he who comes in the name of Yahuah. Search for him. He's at the door. Knock, and he will open. Shalom.